We are here with Against the Storm in a city builder, and I've been having a good time with this one. A little difficult, and still getting the hang of things. It has a lot of similarities to the, I keep forgetting the name of the board game, but one with all the resource tiles. You put them down differently, and you build roads and towns and stuff. So let's start with a little bit of diversity. Go with that caravan. I'll take it. Could take some extra stuff. Go with some stone. Extra wood, no problem. Clay. I mean, I haven't noticed too much of a difference, because to be honest, I'm still trying to figure this out. But as is, royal guards watching over this region. The marshlands are gatherer's paradise. Gathering speed increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. Marshlands are home to an enormous life forms. Giant resource nodes can be found. Alright. Sure. Interesting. Never had anything look like this. So, when you start this game off, you definitely want your woodcutter's camp. And you want to check your map. Make sure you're carving in a direction that'll yield some stuff. I'd like to get 2 of them down right off the bat. Gotta check through our stuff. A lumber mill. Now there is a progression to the way that you really want to build. For one, like a build order, but then you also want to keep in mind your residents, because they have proficiencies. The humans are good with all types of plants, the dwarves with wood, and the lizards with food. Then they also have their proficiencies in the respective buildings. For example, the humans like to be clothed, basically, so that would be good. The lizards like to have their meat. Provisioner. We'll go with a clothier. And the smokehouse, very good. We want to keep the lizards around. So, also paths help to increase efficiency, but you need to make sure that you actually have free builders available. So we can throw some of our dwarves into our woodworkers, woodcutting camps, and then they will proceed to carve out whatever you indicate on the map here, which we're gonna... Usually you want to have a more focused line just straight into the patches that you don't have explored, such as these two. So you'd like just right here and here, but we want to clear out a little bit more of the back of our base here, as that would be beneficial. So we'll leave our 2 humans to be our builders, essentially. You know what? I'm not going to go with the paths right now, even though that would probably be fruitful. Yeah, really not going to do too much. Getting 3 tiles there. Yeah. So with that being the case, we'll leave 1 builder. And then what else do we have here? It's very useful to use your keybinds to find what else. You can also click these and it'll actually show you what resource camps you have available that can mine from them. So as you can see, we clicked on that. It shows us what can gather it. Then we just clicked right there, place that down. Can make it a lot easier because this game has many layers to it. As you can see that down here, the Queen's impatience builds up as you're basically not completing her tasks, because really you are a steward for the crown and you're kind of trying to expand her influence. So with that in mind, we're trying to pave our way and be profitable, happy, healthy encampments basically for the crown. So that in mind, make our way here, keep collecting our wood. We don't really have the workstations are kind of always good to have. I don't want to put that right away. Coats, water skins, scrolls, lumber mill, very useful. Fabric could be good just to have one though, up and running from the beginning. That's always a good thing. Nothing I could really use any of this stuff for. So I like to place these as close to the nodes as possible. Makes it a lot easier. I'm not going to work our way into that one yet. Dangerous. Definitely would like to expand our population a little bit. So we will continue with that. See what we have materials for here. Nothing really but the wood. Throw a little park down. Get one in the workstation. Guess it wouldn't have mattered which way I did that, but it's alright. Then the forager, definitely gonna need humans not getting a bonus on that. Interesting. But we'll put her there anyway. So, as you can see, first time I was playing this, made a lot of silly mistakes. Because if you don't really give yourself enough room to build, even though you can move stuff around, it just makes it a little too janky. And you can also, with stuff like this, you have other alternatives that you could choose to use. So you can choose to use these other materials, which will be fine to enable the you can make bricks with stone. Again, I still don't really know what the ups and downs of these things are, truthfully. So I'm not the best expert when it comes to that. But we're keeping our wood stocks high. I think we're you can always click this building. Alright, we got 34 wood. Going down. Get that built up. Because the happier our populations are, the more we'll attract, I do believe. But it also grows the reputation of that race, which bears fruit. So, Queen's impatience is building, as we're not discovering any glades here. Alright, now these are objectives given by the Queen's envoy. Beavers resolve. We don't have any beavers. 3 packs of building materials. Tells you which it's produced by. The Tinkerer Rain Mill and the Flawless Rain Mill. I mean, we don't have any beavers. They could come. It's possible. I am tempted to pick this just for the sake that it might encourage the beavers to actually come. So let's do that. We don't have... We'd have to get a brewery and a rain mill. And we have a makeshift post, I believe. 3 purging fire. Alright, I guess we'll go with the easier of that there. Sell goods worth at least 12 amber to a trader or trade route. Alright, pack of building materials. Let's see, a group of 2 villagers. I like the passive bonuses there. And then let's see, industry. Light post. Trading post. Did we grab that one to sell? No. So no reason to get the trading post right now. What was that one that it was? Makeshift post. Okay, we already got a pretty busy town square already. So we could get that building down. I almost not too concerned about having somebody in this. And I would rather, at the very least, have one person getting that. What is that, stone? Yeah. And we could even take one of these off. Still get that going in there. But we're gonna also want one... Wow, you guys are really choosing not to break through these glades here, huh? So we'll have to encourage that a little further. We'll also move these a little closer. Don't know how much that tends to help, but for the sake of simplicity here, let's also just have one full. Okay. Pack of crops. Yeah, I mean, sure, throw the eggs in there. Insects. Yeah, what else? Planks, definitely the easiest to get in there. Don't want to use our bricks. But we could. We have extra access to stone. So we'll do that. Now that we actually have a little bit of a hub going on here, I always like to make a full circle around that bad boy. Okay, can't. Then from there we build our roads out. And not too much from what I've noticed. Oh my god, we don't have any houses. That's alright. Fix that up. Pop down 3 of those. I don't think we have any builders. We don't. So... Crude workstation. Alright, we'll have to take one off of our wood. Cornerstone. Specializing... The VAT tax. Specializing in a particular branch of commerce can bring a lot of profit. Packs of trade goods are worth 25% more gold when sold through the trade routes or directly with traders. Wealthy settlements attract wealthy settlers. Newcomers bring 40% more goods with them every hearth level gain. I like that. That's better. I don't like the VAT tax, to be quite honest. So that's just infringing on my own rights. My own guidelines. Keep everything pretty centrally located here. We don't have too much room to build. What do we got here? So, given 2 options here. This one always favors the crown, and this one always more selfish needs. Can tear that down, get some clay. Or sorry. Yeah, I'm still trying to interpret these the best I can. Tear down gives us 10 wood. We can actually change that out. Yeah, I don't necessarily know exactly. Chest of coal, old vessels, crate of sea marrow. Or symbols carved into this monumental stone beaten. I mean, I do like. We have to offer incense though, which we need the smokehouse to build. Or we could just tear that down. All right. We'll leave it there, and we'll think about doing that. This trappers be nice. Being a little stretched thin here of my own designs, I'm actually going to get her out of here once this finishes. Something I didn't realize the first time I was playing this is that I kept having no builders and just ended up having my whole town basically trample itself. So give our guys a bit more happiness with the houses. That's also why we're not getting any more villagers. So pretty foolish of me not to do that earlier. Now, we don't have any farms, so we don't have to worry about the rain cycle right now. We're dipping on the food. These guys are packing up shrimp non-stop. Get these pack of crops. Get this stuff loaded away. Our roads have gone down, which now that there's always these very janky roads in this game. Never really making them too straight. We'll do it like that, I guess. Might even be better to hold off on that. Like that. Or even go... Yeah, that's good. I like to have 4 spaces available. So there's 4 and... Alright, yeah, we could do it like that. Because you're only allowed to put aesthetic type of stuff. Let me lower the... Realizing now that might be a bit loud. Sorry about that. Usually we already are ahead of this stuff. But Apparently not. Intro volume. Okay. That's much better. I'm sorry about that. Well, we had already pretty much adjusted that, but doesn't appear to be the case. So we're getting our houses built. It was a big mistake by me not to get done earlier. Get your wood stations and your houses done ASAP. Get this stuff out of the way, dude. Definitely want to tap into that one next. But we got a good bit to work with. Oof. Surrounded by a lot of danger. A lot of danger in the mountains up here. Definitely need some more people. Once we get these houses built, though, we're gonna swap back to having one builder. So we're getting... What's our wood? Basic resources. Alright, no, we're doing okay. Doing okay on the wood. Get these houses built. We can get our forager going down here. Trappers camp. Wood going well. Scouting ahead makes it easier to prepare for the worst. Discovering a small glade increases the working speed of scouts investigating dangerous 50% for 180 seconds. Collection of architectural drafts from a very early period in the Citadel's history. Unlocking all camp blueprints and upgrades. Unlocks all camp blueprints and upgrades all small camps to their advanced versions, but gathering speed is decreased by 50% until you use up at least 300 resource node charges. This is just a straight bonus. Increase the working speed of scouts investigating dangerous or forbidden glade events. We'll do that. That is better. Now the incense, we'll have to get a smokehouse going. Alright. Getting there. Newcomers, finally. Really need the extra people, but... Alright. We're gonna take that. Because right now, that's just... a lot more helpful. Let's get this stuff built. Throw another house down. Sure. One more in there. Get one more there. Two people homeless. Not for long. Getting there. Go at double speed. Playing at one speed here. It's leaving a little something to be desired, for sure. Now, so we need pack of building materials. Let's pop that up to the top. Let's go with 10 of those. Let's see, the Planks. Bricks. Ugh, the tools, man. Don't use the tools. Okay, it's not. It's not using the tools. That's okay. Alright, let's go back to having just one builder. Getting the trapper finished. At that point, get one of these people trapping. Maybe get both of these people trapping. Oh, what happened?
Oh, we know.
What happened? What happened? Somebody die? What the heck happened? This, I tell you, is a extremely good way to really control these things. Is to do it through this menu here, which I like to change my default bindings, so I'm sorry, but I can't help you on what exactly the keybind is there. Ah, it's always good to have one lizard for the hearth. That would have been a big advantage. So, obelisk. Oh, I put her in the obelisk. Ah, okay, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. Get her in there. Pack of building materials. Beaver resolve is going up somehow. Don't know how. Right, objective. 5-pack of trade goods. Sacrifice coal or sacrifice wood. It's +1 to resin production. Old manuscript detailing long forgotten burning rights. Fuel consumption in the hearth is ooh. Copper bars. That's really good. You could burn some wood. Deliver 40 oil or 40 flour. 10 packs of luxury goods. Wildfire essence. Like that. Seems pretty simple for a good exchange. Then you'll see once your town starts flourishing even more, you're able to really start shifting things around and really making things kind of come into that whole city building thing. Takes a little bit of oh, okay. So we got a lot of food over here. That's good. Didn't realize. I thought we just had the eggs over here. Not the case. Finishing up. Getting done with that. House is being built. Nothing for my man over here to really bother with.